Hello, Glee fans. This is Shamus Kelley, video producer for The Tower Light.
And this is Ashley Belt, assistant video producer of The Tower Light.
And we are here with your opinionated Glee review for season 4, episode 11 or 12. I don't really care to remember. We're back after a very long hiatus. I'm sorry I didn't answer all your comments or whatever. I just did that actually while preparing for this. And we're here, and this is for Sadie Hawkins' dance.
Yeah.
So, as some of you may know, Ashley doesn't watch Glee regularly anymore, if you watch the older episodes of this. So tell us why you came back tonight.
Joey Richter.
Joey Richter, Star Kid.
Star Kid.
Star Kid.
Star Kid.
And see, I heard he's like, everyone's like, oh my god, he's gonna be in it. So I thought he was gonna be like a character.
Or a line, or something.
He did a thing. He was like.
Yeah, he had a nice in the song. He had a good little part.
Well, the TV we were watching on was really shitty, so he couldn't.
It was really bad quality. I was like, is that even him? Oh my god.
So yeah, that's a thing. But we're gonna go through this episode, and I think the first thing that comes off is the fact that it's a Sadie Hawkins dance episode.
I mean, that's exciting. Sadie Hawkins dances are apparently a thing. I didn't have one in my school,
but the way they play it, it's like, girls can ask guys to go to a dance.
What? What?
Crazy. Like I think we were saying in the episodes, like this shit isn't like in the '60s. Like we're not, like this isn't, it's not like weird or anything for like. And I think you were pointing out wasn't it like girls can go by themselves?
They can go by themselves. They can just go with friends. They can go with guys as friends. They can just ask a guy with the normal dance. You don't need a Sadie Hawkins dance as your reason.
Yeah, like in this school.
We literally could not live in the 50s.
Yeah, apparently in this school, guys are the only ones who can ask girls to dances, which is really weird for me.
And they didn't really stick with that theme the entire episode. They kind of touched on it in the beginning, like, is this what it feels like to be a girl? Are they gonna ask me out at any moment? And then they never went
I feel like there must have
it.
been some cut stuff. Like they started some shots of Artie being like, no one asked me to do anything. But then at the end he did anyway. So, like I think there could have been some potential in that regard to at the very least have the guys be like, I don't know what's going on with this. What's going on? Whatever. It's Glee. I'm not expecting a whole lot. So we're back in New York, and Kurt is now in Niata now. Yay.
Niata, apparently.
Apparently, good times. And there was the one line about Brody trying out for Magic Mike the Musical, which was kind of hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
That was like, occasionally Glee will do things, you're just like, okay, good job there.
At some point, you're going to have to do a Magic Mike review for this, because you have
Mike
a lot
review.
of feelings about it.
Fuck Magic Mike.
But
Fuck that movie.
that is another day.
Fuck that movie. If you want to see that review, comment below. I will do it if you ask for it. I swear I will. Fuck that. I'll actually finish that movie.
You'll finish it this time.
I had about 30 minutes left, but that's not what we're talking about today.
Okay.
So, the thing with, so Kurt is like, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll join this like show choir at like this, prestigious like arts university or whatever. Isn't it like a music university or something?
Isn't it supposed to be like NYU?
It's supposed to be like super, it's like, no, it's a performing arts school, I believe.
It's supposed to be, it's supposed to
So
like,
apparently
be
show
relevant,
choir is like the lowest rung. Like, I don't know
under
shit.
carpenters. Because
fuck you. Being a stagehand is awesome. Fuck everything. That's what I did in high school. I was the backstage people.
Backstage people are really great, Shamus. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that to Glee. I'm saying that to Glee.
Okay.
Glee out there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I love backstage.
Yeah, exactly. And, okay, so then the other thing, the big part of this episode, we're just going to skip around a little bit. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you who have watched this before know my love of Tina. And so in this episode, I was a little bit like, okay, so first, she's going to, because I remember, I think it was you or somebody else was telling me, like, yeah, like, I think it's like Tina or somebody's, like, has, like, a crush on Blaine. And I was like, what? And then I was watching this episode, I'm like, oh my god, really? Oh no, God.
It just kind of got worse.
It just,
and worse.
What?
And
no.
worse. Secondhand embarrassment times, like, 45.
Like, and I get, okay, my first thought was, like, she knows he's gay, right? Like, that's a thing. Now, I think they were maybe trying to play it like, I can't help but love you. Like, I know you're gay, but you're so great anyway. But, like, they didn't really touch on that at all.
They didn't touch on much. They didn't explain it
The way that scene was, the way that whole episode was played was almost like Blaine was, like, bisexual. Like, that's how, like, if I had never watched the show before, that's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
And he just happened to like Sam right now.
He also, like, had an episode that was like, am I bisexual? Do I like women? And they figured it out, and it's like a thing, so I don't understand.
So Adam's a thing. He's a character.
I like Adam's character.
I like Adam too. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are like, oh my god, Kurt and Blaine.
Blaine!
Oh it's like, honestly, like, okay, look, we know they're
Kurt
going to get
needs
back.
this.
Yeah, we know Kurt and Blaine are going to get back together anyway, so don't get too invested in this new guy. Apparently, like, what is it, Ryan Murphy sent out a tweet that's like, yeah, Kurt's going to take Blaine to this, like, dance at his school. You're welcome. Because
Ryan
Ryan
Murphy
is
just tweets literally the entire show, and that's how everybody knows everything, and it's
Yeah.
so stupid.
It pretty much is. And I mean, Glee is kind of a stupid show at this point anyway. But the thing is that, and then, but yeah, like Adam named a group after himself, whatever. If you've watched this show before, you know my love of Tina. Once again, I've said it many, many, many times. But the problem is, once again, I'm glad they're giving Blaine something to do now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it has nothing to do with Kurt. It's the same romantic bullshit, as always. So, like, I guess I'm okay with it because, like, we're kind of stuck with it. So at least, and it works because, like, him, like, Blaine and Sam, like, the actors actually have, like, a kind of, like, chemistry together. Like,
yeah.
Not necessarily, like, romantically or whatever, but, like, they at least work together on screen. They gel on screen together, and I really like that. So that's...
I would agree.
it's fun. I mean, I don't personally find Sam that attractive or anything, or his jokes that funny, but...
I think in universe, Sam's funnier.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like iCarly. Their show, the web series, like, I'm looking at it, like, none of this is funny. But in universe, it's hilarious.
I guess that works. And then, so, what else happens in this episode? I should actually look.
Can we talk about just the editing real fast?
Okay, the editing of this episode.
What happened?
Okay, so they're obsessed with crossfades this episode.
It
exists.
You gonna cross this off. You gonna cross this off.
I think the worst offender was the scene with Kurt and Adam, where like they're like looking at each other, and then like cross to like a random shot, then cross to another random shot, then cross back to one of their faces.
It kind of made sense when they went back and forth from like New York to the dance. I'm like, okay, at least you're establishing this is a lot farther away, but like it doesn't even really make sense.
It just kind of came out of nowhere, and it was that one scene that really got to me. But I do like Adam for his one bit where he compliments Kurt, and Kurt's like, yeah, my ex-boyfriend, blah, 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 this.
Let me try this again.
Right? Like, I was like, okay, like that sold me.
Yeah, check mark.
I mean, honestly, if I know a lot of people want Kurt and Blaine to get back together, but honestly, I'm like, I kind of like, wouldn't it be kind of cool if like they didn't, because like, I mean, that's like a little more like realistic, I guess, you know? But I mean, once again, but then there's something like, there has to be a gay couple that has like a happy relationship or whatever. It's like, Kurt could have a happy relationship with Adam.
Or Adam and Joy Richter could forever be a thing, which I'm gonna start now. This is my ship. Start.
Doesn't even have a name. Guy in the background.
Joy Richter doesn't have character.
Which means he's a clean slate. You can do with that whatever you want with him.
Like Matt.
Or just like Tina with the writers of Glee. So, well, like, because that's what you were pointing out when you were watching it. So you can't get mad because she doesn't have a character.
It's true. You can just do whatever you want.
I want to believe that she's not that naive though. Like,
were any of these songs good?
I thought the one where they were in the blue dresses was fun.
That was fun. I didn't know the songs. I didn't care enough. I didn't care about any of the actual songs, but they were well done.
They didn't play Sadie Hawkins Dance.
They didn't play Sadie Hawkins Dance by Reliant K and an episode called Sadie Hawkins Dance.
Maybe
Glee, you're fired.
Maybe, to be fair, maybe Reliant K was like, no.
Reliant K would be smart to say no, but still. Glee, you have enough money.
I would pay very good money for like a tell-all behind-the-scenes book of Glee, like everything they tried to do but couldn't. Like that kind of shit, because you know a lot of the shit I complain about is probably
who would write it? Who would write it? Marley and Brittany's little scene of fun.
Yeah, that's really good. I actually really like that scene.
I really love that scene.
Because it seemed like an actual conversation. Brittany wasn't like super dumb.
Yeah.
And there was like the one point where she's like, this is my locker.
Or the parts like, yeah, we've never actually talked before, so I wasn't really sure if you knew my name. That's like a thing that actually
seems
happens.
like something someone would say.
And then what they did was they made it very like hyper realistic in that way, and then they flipped it right over, and it's like, yeah, the song usually starts when I do my like magic twirl. So they like went straight back into like Glee land, and that was so cool.
That works. That works.
It was good.
And something I was yelling about while watching this was like, Glee, you don't get to have fun, happy magic land, but then also do like super serious cray stuff, like dealing with like eating disorders and shit. Like, okay, because it makes me take when that stuff happens like less seriously, or it pulls me out of like the universe.
Are you a comedy or
are you a drama?
Pick one.
Because they get, like you said, they get all these like awards and shit for like being like a comedy, but like I think they got a lot of rave reviews for all like the gay stuff in season 2, and so they're doing.
I think the one scene with Kurt's father in like season 2 where he called out Finn was like the greatest moment of Glee ever.
Wasn't that season 1? That was season 1.
Was that season 1?
Yeah, the end where he was like, where like Finn was like, oh, this like faggy lamp, this faggy this, and then like
that was season 1.
Yeah, and Kurt's dad came in.
That
and
makes
like,
sense. Season 1 Glee was actually pretty decent.
Yeah. So all right, my note is why does Tina like Blaine? We already talked about that. So okay, so there you go.
Kitty and Puck.
It's Kitty and Puck. Okay, so I liked the advice Puck gave to Noah, which was just like, bro, if you actually like this girl, he basically is like
Noah.
Or whatever his name is.
That's Puck's name.
No, angry kid.
Dude, bro.
Dude, bro.
Dude, bro.
I just call him angry kid, whatever. All right, so angry kid, like Puck is giving, advice to angry kid, and it's actually like really good advice. Like, dude, if you like this girl, like you need to like, you got to basically wait. You can't just like score right out. But then I understand that like, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like there's some creepiness going on there.
How old is Puck? Like, I know the actor is super old.
Yeah.
Which is weird enough. But
yes.
Everybody on Glee is. But also, like, his character, wasn't he held back at some point?
I feel like he may have, but okay, let's be uber generous and say he wasn't.
Okay.
He's at least 19.
18 is like the lowest you can
The
go.
lowest, okay.
The lowest.
And Kitty's like
14, 15 tops.
I don't even know. I can't remember if she's a freshman or not.
She should be, because her character's so like in your face.
But she was
that
already
she
like on.
around.
But she's already on like the cheers. She's already like in with Sue, like right from the very first episode. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's once again it's left vague so they can do whatever they want if they want to. Remember, Blaine was totally supposed to be like the same age or older than Kurt, and then it's like, no, he's younger. Whatever.
Fuck rules.
Fuck everything. I mean, I understand that sometimes, like, basic human logic or whatever doesn't serve a story. Like, I get that, like, dramatic. You had to, like, you can't do everything as long as you make the story like watchable. But like if you do too much ridiculous shit, it takes me out of it, and that's pretty much Glee all
Unless
the time.
you're super hyper aware that you're ridiculous and you do it well.
Like this, like the line from Britney.
Yeah, which was great, but that's not normal Glee. That's once in a lifetime Glee.
Well, Glee does the thing of like, well, we'll make fun of it, and that makes it okay. And it's like that's not true.
Warblers?
The Warblers. The Warblers.
Nolan George Funk. Sorry.
What is it? What did you always say? Spectacular.
Well, he was in Spectacular, and he's all like, show choir just isn't my thing. And then he comes on to Glee, and he's like, I'm the master of show choir.
So,
what are you doing?
Once again, this is the ridiculous universe where they're taking testosterone or something.
They're taking steroids.
They're taking steroids
or
to
testosterone or something.
To perform. They wanted to give the one guy testosterone.
And he's like, no, I haven't even grown facial hair.
He was a background warbler, so that was kind of cool to see. I'm sure the Warbler fan base is like screaming or whatever. I know that exists. They had like WarblerCon. That was fucking crazy. Yeah, dude. In the UK, they had WarblerCon. What the fuck? It exists. Yeah, we got lights. You like our new lighting setup? Comment below. Shameless plugging. So like that was a lot of fun and all that. Good times.
Is that kind of a cop out for why they're going to be able to
Yes.
perform again? Because I think it is.
I liked the idea, and there was the singer friend's like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I gotta come up with shit every week. It's like, yeah, that would have been interesting. Come up with something else for them to do. But no, because I literally, once they were getting to that point, because at first I thought Stan was just being like dopey silly, and that was Blaine's plot, which was good for them because it was good setup for later. Mm-hmm. But now it's just like, oh, they're gonna find the Warblers. There's gonna be some crazy shit, but they're gonna end up back in the competition, which is like, okay, like.
Can they lose again?
Can they lose? That would be really funny if they lost again, and then they would probably do something else. Because Glee can't do anything different now. Because you can't do anything too drastic, By the way, before I forget, the one scene when Rachel is talking to Kurt on the street and then she runs across the street to find Brody, I definitely thought she was about to get hit by a car.
I think everybody did.
Tumblr did. And it was, Tumblr thinks everything. And I was like, oh, that would be, I probably would have laughed. Not gonna lie. I just really, as everyone knows who watches this, I don't like Rachel.
I love Rachel. I honestly, I liked her calling out the douchebag guy. That's all I know about him, and so far he is a douchebag. Brody, yeah. His name has fucking bro in it. Like, come on.
What did you feel about his one,
Okay, everything he says is just line after line after line after line.
I was waiting there.
I would have waited my entire lifetime for you if I knew I was gonna see you after that train ride. But
and I was sitting there.
Use your imagination.
It's like he's like yeah, it was cool the thing, and she's like, should I feel sorry for you? It's like I would have waited to anything for you. Like, what?
Glee, I really hope you're doing that on purpose to set up for the fact that he's such a douchebag, because he's so obviously like.
Because at first they were not portraying him as a douchebag.
Really,
they were definitely not portraying him as a douchebag. They were portraying him as someone that Rachel would legitimately like away from Finn. I kind of hope they don't do anything else with Rachel and Finn, ever. Like.
Good luck.
I know they won't. I say I wish. I know it's not gonna happen. It's not. Like that's just Glee.
Finchel forever.
Fuck this shit. Fuck it. No.
Oh,
Also,
Pedofin.
Pedofin. So the other thing is, remember that whole plot where like Unique couldn't perform at like, well, you didn't remember because you didn't watch, but where you out there, audience, you know what I'm talking about. So Unique like couldn't perform at like sectionals or whatever because like her parents were like, no, you can't do that. Like even though Unique was on the cover of a magazine. And stuff. Remember that at the end of season 3, like near the end of season 3 when Unique first showed up? It's like she was on like the cover of some like crazy show choir magazine or something.
I guess.
So now her parents aren't cool with it, but now like she can perform it like a Sadie Hawkins dance and it's fine. I guess if it's...
Maybe they don't know.
Maybe they don't know. That would be kind of interesting.
They could have had a plot line with that.
They were saying they might like send her away if like she does shit. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're probably that's when Glee's gonna like pretend to be serious for 5 minutes. Crossfades.
Yeah.
So this episode, Tina Watch, she did get a plot this week, so I guess I got to give him a point for that.
But it has to do with a guy.
It has to do with a guy. So, and there was, you know, I did feel like a good emotion when like her and Blaine were dancing, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be a thing." Even though I didn't necessarily agree with it, I'm like, "Oh, this feels like a genuine human emotion." Or like the moment with Kitty where she was like, "I'm not."
Yeah, that was weird. She was showed character that wasn't.
But see, she's been such a horrible person so far. I think she's just like leading him on just to get whatever she wants out of him. Like I know that didn't seem like how they were playing it.
Yeah.
But that's how. But because all I know of her character, I have no reason to think that she's a good person.
This is true.
So, fucking shit. It's like when they tried to make like Sebastian good. I'm like, I mean, I get it, but like he's kind of been like an asshole this whole time.
He's so attractive.
But at least it works. Oh yeah, because he's attractive, it's okay. That's right. That's a discussion we need to do in the upcoming video series.
Oh, that's true.
If it's attractive, it's okay. You'll see what that is. Sneak preview. We'll link it somewhere. So Tina Watch, yes, she did a thing. It was a thing. It happened. So yeah.
Joey Richter watch.
Joey Richter watch. Pretty much Joey Richter watch is when Ashley, if Ashley is here,
Star Kid happens.
You know Joey Richter was on. Well, technically Star Kid happens every time Blaine is on there.
Yeah, but
it's double the Star Kid power.
Yeah. Well, there was also that one line he had where he's like, "This is bigger than all of us," and I totally thought of Star Kid, but you know, doesn't matter.
I don't get the reference.
It's okay.
It's okay. I've seen a very popular musical, and that's it. Because of this one. So this like the songs were like they happened. The one song that like the girl sang at the end was kind of cute.
I don't even remember it.
It was you liked it. That's what you said when we were watching.
Oh, I liked the beginning, and then when they started singing, I didn't care.
Okay, so whatever. So this week, what do I give it this week? What do you give it, Ashley?
Okay, so I had a lot of negatives for a lot of reasons and a lot of positives for Joey Richter. So
right.
I'm going to give it a C+.
C+?
I think that's pretty generous.
I think, do I want to give it a C+?
Well, are you comparing it to Glee in general, to regular TV shows, or to Glee recently?
See, that's always my thing. It's like, do I have to lower my scale for Glee? Like, because occasionally will do awesome things. Like in a more recent episode, they had the piano guy talk.
Oh, nice. I think I knew about that, actually.
Yeah, that was actually like kind of funny and whatnot. And in this one, they actually had like a few good scenes. Like, so for Glee, I'll give it a C+ too.
Okay.
Like, I'll agree on that. So once again, if you wanna express your own opinion or ask us questions or anything, comment below, please. Let us know. Like I said, I just replied to a couple of the comments from the last video. I'm sorry, I just haven't been on the YouTube. It's a crazy thing with our work stuff and whatnot. It's an awful YouTube and Google being together. It's the worst.
Google, why do you own YouTube?
Why? It's just not a thing. But so comment below. Let us know what you think. I won't respond to everybody because that's gotten just far too. Like, after a while, I'm sort of saying the same thing. It's like the first couple people I'm cool with, but then I just get like...
Let me know how you felt about Joey Richter. Do you want to see more of him? I need to know. So.
Yes, because people should tell Glee they want Joey. They probably already have. They're probably already tweeting at Ryan Murphy. They're like, give us more Joey Richter.
Basically.
We want Joey Richter.
We just need a University of Michigan Star Kid spinoff.
It wasn't that you were saying? You were like, okay, so what needs to happen is Kurt and Blaine or whatever need to go off to... So you have transferred to University of Michigan, and they meet a bunch of people, and then they form a production company called Star Kid.
Pretty much.
It's not gonna happen.
I know.
Sorry.
It happened in the real world, and that's
Which is a good thing, because if it just happened in TV land, it wouldn't work as well.
That's true.
So once again, let us know what you think. If you want us to talk about, if you want us to like mention anything that you like want, like I've said this before, and you have to be really quick with this. But if you watch the episode, like right when it airs, and you want us to talk about something, comment on the previous week's video. But you got to be really quick, because we usually do these right after the episode ends. So you can like comment during the episode or something like that. But otherwise, just let us know if you want us to talk about something in general too, or it's just me, because Ashley's not going to be on here all the time.
I can't subject myself.
You're still watching this, aren't you? They are, aren't they?
If they're subjecting themselves to Glee, they can subject themselves to this.
I'm pretty sure we're more entertaining than Glee right now. We're a lot more satisfying.
I don't know. We're not really doing a slow rendition of "Baby Got Back" with Joey Richter dancing.
How was he dancing?
I can't.
You can't do it. We're a lot more emotionally satisfying. We probably don't let you down as much as Glee. I would hope. I hope not. So yeah, once again, just let us know what you think. Comment below.
We should probably end the video now.
We should probably end the video now. Do you want us to end the video? Comment below.
And that's what you missed on Glee.